Video number 7. Video number 7 is a site called Crowdtap. Pa, 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 pa. Crowdtap is really wonderful. I've been there for about 2.5 years, and in that 2.5 years, I've gotten well over $1,000 in gift cards. I would venture to guess between the 2 or 3 sets of changes that have gone on since Crowdtap, and since there's no real way of figuring out how many you have without adding them up manually, I would venture to guess that I've gotten somewhere between $1,200 and $1,400 in various different gift cards. The biggest would be, I think I probably got pretty even between Lowe's and Amazon. I've gotten the most Amazon gift cards, but I did win a $500 Lowe's gift card from Crowdtap, which is, and I've gotten a whole bunch of Amazon cards. I've gotten some Walmart and Target as well, but I've done really well since I've been there. It's not just about the gift cards, though. I mean, you have a lot of samplings, what they call hosted parties. The sampling, sometimes they send you just a sample, just for you, to try. Sometimes it's just a sample, Other times they'll send you a sample and share, which sample and shares generally are bigger. Sometimes you get a sample for yourself and samples to pass out. Sometimes you get a bottle for yourself or something. Let's say, it's lotion or whatever. You get a bottle of lotion for yourself, and you'll get samples to pass out to other people. Other times you'll get hosted parties, and hosted parties are usually pretty good. They usually give you everything you need to host a party, and if that's supplying something, say meat or something, for a barbecue type party and everything, they'll let you know. I've also seen where they've given out coupons to go get that meat and everything too. But with the party packs, generally you get full size of something like, we'll go with, I had a McCormick's party. McCormick's party, I got some seasonings and everything, all full size seasonings. And then I got party gear. They sent me a bow tie, and they sent me an apron, and just a bunch of party stuff. Plastic reusable cups, throwaway cups, decorations, things like that and everything. And it usually ends up being pretty valuable. I got another one that was for dog food, and that came with a bag of dry dog food, a can of regular dog food, the wet dog food. I don't have a dog, but but I know somebody does, so that worked out. And some cat treats, and there was a leash, and there was a couple other things, some coupons and stuff like that, And I've gotten several of those. I think I got 5 so far this month. It's October 16th right now. A couple months ago, I had 6 hosted parties, sample and shares, a couple samplings. Also, every once in a while, you get something. Say if you reach top 100 in a certain category, the promoter or the brand or whatever, they throw something in for that. I just got a surprise in the mail the other day. It was from Weight Watchers on Crowdtap, and I made the top 100 there, and they sent one of those thermal like sippy cups or water cups or whatever and everything. So that was a nice surprise and everything. And every once in a while you get that. I've gotten stuff from Crowdtap, things, stickers, things like that in the mail and stuff and everything too, promotional items, things like that, stuff for doing a good job, they're like patting me in the back or whatever, because I spend quite a bit of time, on that stuff. You do activities that you do on there. One would be a quick hits, and really all that is polls and everything. A series of polls that could lead to other things. Or trying to evaluate and see if you fit a certain brand usually and everything, and then once they realize, okay, this person fits or doesn't fit, then we'll add the brand to them and everything, and we'll give them a series of challenges or whatever. Challenges can come in text challenges. It's real important that, with the text challenges, that you're detailed, as detailed as possible, and you follow instructions. Sometimes they only want one word. It's really important that you put down one word. When they don't tell you to put one word, it's really important that you don't put one word, that you explain, what it is that you're trying to say. I've seen people get mad because they don't, or get stars, they don't win or whatever and stuff because they're posting on everything, but they're not giving the content that they're asking for. They're not putting forth the effort that Crowdtap and these brands are looking for and everything, so they don't get nothing. You gotta follow the instructions and you gotta put effort into it. Same thing with the photo challenges. Sometimes they just want a photo of a product and everything. So they want that photo of a product or something that you're doing in the day, like, this taking a scene from your cup of coffee and everything. Where are you when you're drinking your coffee? Just take a picture of the area and everything, if they're asking for you to do it outside, go outside and do it and everything. It's real simple. Take a cup of coffee outside, snap a picture, you're good and everything. Other times they want you to be creative and everything, or they want you to go to the store or whatever and take pictures of stuff on the shelf. Not everybody does all these challenges and everything. Some people do everything. People that do everything, they usually get a lot. But it depends on what you do in brands and stuff too and everything. There's so many different brands, it's not even funny. I can't even tell you. I got 33 active brands, but then I got a bunch of brands sitting on there that haven't done anything in a while. They haven't presented any challenges or quick hits. But from that, there's a newer thing called missions. Basically, it's a combination of text, quick hits, and photo challenges and everything. Once you get into it, sometimes it leads you to a contest or whatever where you could win something, or sometimes it just leads to a heck of a lot of points. It just depends on what the brand is willing to offer and everything through Crowdtap. But beyond that, then you have, like I said, your samples and shares and everything. And with your samples and shares and samplings, you're required to do a report, take pictures. There's been one or two that you haven't had to take pictures and everything with, but most of them, the vast majority, are require you to take pictures and everything. Every once in a while they ask you to take a short video or something, which it's kind of rare. Then usually pictures is sufficient and everything. But it's really important that you get through the stuff on the dates and everything. And if you don't, and you do get approved, and then for some reason something comes up and you get and you can't do it on the date that you plan on, because things come up and they understand that and everything, but you need to get in contact with them and say, hey, something came up, I can't do it right away. I want to do it, I want to get it in and everything, but I I can't do it then, and they, I guess, pretty understanding about that and everything, as long as you let them, you make them aware. If you don't do things like that, or you don't follow guidelines or whatever, you're gonna get flagged. And I can't remember, it's 2 or 3 flags. I think it's 3 flags. If you get 3 flags, you're done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Flags also let brands know that there's some kind of an issue or whatever. They don't know what the issue was. They don't know if you were in a hospital or whatever. But or you could be just irresponsible trying to get that stuff and don't want to do the work and everything. If you do that, then they don't want anything to do with you. But once they see a flag, then they're less likely to choose you. The brands have a lot to say about it, who gets chosen to do this stuff, not just Crowdtap. The same with if you get 2 and everything, 2 flags, they're basically like, yeah, right, I'm giving stuff to this guy. I don't think so, but they are really into detail. You can get by and everything with it. They have different degrees of how well you do and everything. Like there's approved, and then there's excellent and everything, and then there's your top awards and everything. As long as you're following the rules and everything, you're going to get approved. If you go above and beyond, and you really go above and beyond because you're competing and everything against so many above and beyonds, you're going to get an excellent report and everything. And then even a smaller period, you're going to get a top award. They measure your success and everything by not how many gift cards and stuff you win. You get chosen by how many stars you have, how many top awards you have, and how many your top awards and your top 100 wins and everything. How many times you were in a top 100, and the lack of flags and everything. If you have all that stuff going for you and everything, you're going to get a lot of opportunities and everything. And I've gotten a lot of opportunities. I would have to say total with cash, or not cash, but gift cards and samplings, I would have to say I'm probably in the $1,800 to $1,900 range over the past 2.5 years. That's pretty good for this kind of thing. I've heard people say that that's not very much in the time, but you don't really know how long it takes and everything until you do it and everything. It's not really that bad. And the fact is that you're only doing the things that you would normally do, and some things you might go out of the way for, but they're easy to go out of the way for. And then you're sitting at home. You could be sitting at home in your underwear, doing nothing and everything. Wake up first thing in the morning, grab your cup of coffee, turn on the computer, turn on the news, and do this for a little bit and everything. It's not hard, and I'll say it 150 times. It's better than a video game, because at least you get something from this. You don't get nothing from a video game except for an empty wallet, and this fills your wallet up. This fills wallet up. Video games, empty wallet. Get it? Got it? Good. Adios. Good night. That's all I have to say really about Crowdtap. They sort of have a referral kind of thing, but they don't really have a referral link, so I'm not going to really add anything to it. If you go on my Facebook page and you click on one of my links and you join through them and everything, then I'll get credited some points. But other than that, if you have any questions, you can comment below, and you all have a good day. And it really looks beautiful out there. And now I'm going to go get some pizza. Yeah.